How much does it cost? Each and every person usually have that type of a question. And I am not surprised because when I started my journey as a life coach, I mean, especially in the area, I started a journey as a life coach where I was just helping people to improve their mental attitudes, their spiritual awareness in order to overcome the challenges they're facing. And I ran around doing this program for over a year and a half. And I was not getting nowhere with it. I was not connecting with people. I was not getting the results. And I was feeling like burnt out. I love what I was doing, but I was not making connections, so I wonder why. And eventually I came across a program that was teaching them how you can connect with your clients. And therefore I decided to follow up. And when I called and I got into the conversation of what it's gonna cost, I almost hang up the phone. It was $20,000. And I said, $20,000 for what? And they said, how? So the guy was quietly nice and asked me, how long have you been doing what you're doing? And in fact, at that time, I was already doing about a year and a half. And he said, so what have you produced for a year and a half? I sat there quietly thinking about it. And he went about showing me the cost it has taken, the opportunity cost that I missed out for a year and a half because I was not doing things the right way. I was not connecting with the right audience. I was not talking to the right people. And so therefore, I was not getting the results. Even though that which I was saying, because after I shared with him, he said, my God, you have a message. And he said, most people that I think could be can use your help, it is this niche. And I look at him, I said, you must be crazy. But then as I ponder upon it, I didn't have $20,000, that's the fact. I had a conversation with my wife, and my wife said, we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna find a way together, we're gonna make it happen. We are a team, and this is the mission you have made yourself to get into. We are going to do this. She borrowed, she did everything she could, and she was able to help me pay for that program. Of course, we went to a payment arrangement. We made a big deposit up front and went ahead and I took the program, and I realized the message that I was actually talking to, I could niche it more specific to people who are in relationship, especially in the marriage area. And therefore, this program became a birth as a result of a commitment because I recognized the opportunity cost. I had missed out so much, and many people have gone out without the help I could have provided if I knew how to. So today you might say, how much is going to cost? I'm going to ask you a simple question. How much is your happiness is? How much is your peace of mind is? How much is your health is? How much is your productivity is? Because all of those things are things that you're depriving yourself because you're sitting there on the fence and not taking action. Keep asking the wrong question. The question should be, how can I make it possible? So today I'm challenging you as you ask yourself this question, how much is going to cost? I want you to ask a different question, a more intelligent question, a more creative and progressive question. How can I make this work? How can I make this work? That's the question. Once you start asking yourself how and start moving from the how and move to, I think I can afford this. I can afford this. Eventually, you will find a way to make it possible. I went and I had a conversation with my wife and I said, I think I can afford this. Because I cannot afford to miss out the opportunity if I fail not to do this. And because of that, we were able to find a way to make it affordable for us. And I'm glad that I did this because I met an amazing people in this program. I connected with people I could never connected with them in my life. But I met them in their worst moment in life, when they're broken, they're hurt, they're desperate, and they need somebody not to only listen to them, but guide and providing them the way forward. It is a joy when you hear somebody telling you that, oh my God, I have a breakthrough. Oh my God, this happened. When I get a call and say, oh my God, or a text, oh my God, you cannot believe what happened. I got a first kiss. You can't believe what happened. I got my first hug. You can't believe what happened. We hugged. We are talking. Can't believe what happened. It is a favorite statement I love to hear all the time. it makes it worth that I invested $20,000. But it has come back over a period of time. Imagine how many people would have missed those opportunities of saying, oh my God, I got my first kiss. A year had gone by, I could have already gave those people a solution. But because I was delaying, I couldn't offer that. So today I'm encouraging you, don't look at the cost. Look at how you can. Because one of the things that is of great value, not only that you're going to gain the peace of mind in this program, not only that you're going to be able to restore your intimacy, not only that you're going to be able to get your love back, not only that you're going to be able to get your laughter from your partner, from your best friend, not only that you're going to be able to build a best friend that you never knew that was right by your side, you're going to be able to pass those values to your children. You're going to be able to pass those values to your friends. You're going to be able to do more of that each and every single day. But above all, in this program, I have a secret weapon that I share, which is a bonus program, where you're going to learn how to improve your state of mind as it relates to your finances. People pay $5,000 to take the entire course in financial reestablishment, but you are going to get a piece of it for free. So whatever you're thinking you are spending, you're even going to gain not only in terms of your good health, your joyfulness, your love, your intimacy, and plenty of sex. And guess what? In it, there is a bonus interview I had with my very good friend, a doctor who's going to be able to talk to especially men who are struggling with sexual movement. You're going to hear this, an amazing interview for free. He's a well-respected specialist. He took his time to come and have a conversation with me so that you can learn something about it and how you can just use simple things to improve the quality of your sexual activities. So don't complain about the cost. You're gonna love yourself for taking the action.